Check 1 2. Check 1 2. What's good? What's good? What's good in the hood? Just make sure the microphone is picking up. All right, all right. Let's double check it here. Check 1 2. We're good. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I just heard the mic. We're gonna get back. There we go. You ready to get it popping, man? All right. This is an impromptu. I'm back on my laptop game. Because I can do get a little bit more flashy on the laptop a little bit. And so we're getting the laptop game coming back on. And I'm not going to stay on too long, hopefully. Some of the battery powers on some of these things are maybe halfway, so I don't want it to go out in the middle of the stream. And so we're going to get it started, man, with what you guys see on the screen right now. Call Her King. Call Her King. I guess this is a BET original movie, right? BET original movie. And we got some questions here because there seems to be a growing trend, right? There seems to be a growing trend out here in these streets to where black women are for some reason being called king. And so the question is calling black women king a sign of disrespect towards black men? Is calling black women king a sign of disrespect to black men? All right, we're going to let the people speak as always, and I'm going to chime in with my own thoughts on the situation. We're going to kick it up to Twitter and hear what the people got to say about it. I appreciate y'all. We back. Thoughts of the Week podcast. You know what it is. You rocking with the best. Thoughts of the Week. Let's get it. You're rocking with the best. Thoughts of the Week podcast. All right, what's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all, man. We back, and we black up in this piece. And yeah, I don't know if you guys are hearing the air AC in the ride, but we in the ride out here at an undisclosed location. I'm actually at a park, but I'm at an undisclosed location at the park. And I wanted to get my laptop game back on, all right, because I'm able to show you these things in real time. I definitely enjoy getting on the cell phone, because I've been on the cell phone for quite a minute doing a lot of lives. And you guys go to my other channel, What's the 411 News. I've been over there doing news from the cell phone, but now I'm back on the laptop. I wanted to play with the laptop a little bit and get it cracking with the laptop. So, like I said, I'm not going to be on here too long. And the question goes, is calling black women king a sign of disrespect towards black men? All right, let me show you the picture real quick. There we go. All right, there we go. There apparently is a show on, or going to be on, or been on for a little minute, called Call Her King on BET. And I'm going to look something up real quick as I do this here. Let me see something. I'm gonna look something up really fast here. All right, it looks like this has started already. From what I'm looking at, looks like July 6th is when it started. All right, that's what it's looking like. July 6th is when it started, and so yeah, man, we're gonna see what the people are talking about regarding this, calling her king. And as you guys are watching in real time, at the very top, looks like Afro Elite asks the question or makes a comment. Every time they refer to black women, a king is meant as an insult. All right. So let's take a look and see what the people are talking about in real time. And so we're going to go down the line here, see what people are saying. Empowered Foundational, I think it's Black Woman, says, yes, it is. She believes it is an insult. And Sunshine says, is this at the theater now or on Hulu? And the response is, it's on BET Network. And like I said, I just looked this up, and it's showing to be on, looked like it might have started July the 6th. So it started this month. And so Vintage Maria says, it is not, laughing out loud. There is no such thing as a queen in many cultures. Men and women alike are referred to as kings. And then Afro Elite responded back, but what culture is this particular movie based on? I'm asking for a reason. All right. And then Jay Atan says, true, women know it's an insult. And Amazing Lucas Official says, exactly. IG Raheem Shabazz says, after witnessing their hip hop award show, I completely relinquished any remaining hope I had for the BET network. That was his response to every time they refer to a black woman as king, it is a insult. All right. And Bitcoin for the Hood says, damn shame. All right. And then Friedman Culture says, it's meant to dismantle a black American family unit, feminize the black male, and emasculate the black woman. It also correlates with why black women are treated in hospitals during labor and being made to feel like their labor pain is something they can tolerate. All right. And then Scotty Wilson says, what even is this? If it wasn't for two shows, which I'm sure one is canceled, I'd cancel my subscription to BET Plus. Better yet, let me look them up so I can end that ish today. Again, what even is this? I guess referring to what is the show called? Let me go back here. Call Her King. All right. That's the show that Scotty is asking about here. All right. So Grace Jones Box Cut says, if the black woman is king, what's that say about the men around her? Interesting. All right. And Drell Bell says, well, it's my understanding that the main character's last name in the movie is King. So there's that. Otherwise, I'm just here to read the discussion in the comments. Discussion can be a good thing. All right. And then checking for heads and headlights says, exactly. All right. Exactly. It's an insult. All right. With the sun getting ready to change positions on me. And what is this? Leo's Groove says, I see people saying the name of the movie is just a reference to her character's name in the movie. It's obviously a play on words. And I Am Money 360 states right, because it looked like the king's right behind her. Black women never asked to be kings. We have always been queens. These narratives are crazy. And then you got, looks like ZZ A to Z, says, and of course, they used dark-skinned black women to double down on insult. And then T Quality has the emojis with the hand across the face, like, really? What is this nonsense, right? So you have that with T Quality. And Mitzi Davis says, so true, no more. Address us right or not at all. So it seems to be a lot of people in favor, men and women, saying that, this is an insult when they're calling black women kings. And then let's go back to the picture. Hold on. Let me see who we up to. We're up to Jason Wolf. Let's go back to the picture real quick. Call her king, right? And then you got black dude behind her, another black dude in the background. You got a woman with a gun. I don't know if this is the same character or somebody different. And let me change this mirror here. Get this thing off of me. Let's see what happens. There we go. There we go. So there seems to be, because you remember they had the Woman King movie, right? And there seems to be a thing where you have some black women, and we don't know if this is feminist women. We don't know if it's a combination of feminist women and straight women, right? But there seems to be some women out there that's championing this king narrative, referring to black women as king. I even remember when Periscope used to be a thing. There was a black woman who used to refer to herself as King, I want to say Ashley, and she was some type of entrepreneur or whatever, and seemed like she had some pretty good streams back then when Periscope was in effect. But she always called herself King Ashley something. And this seems to go to a bigger narrative, to where you have these All right, looks like we back, man. My bad. Had some technical difficulties. And hopefully we'll be back. Hopefully everything will be good for just the amount of time to finish up the show. So y'all, my apologies, ladies and gents. And what I was getting to was that it seems to be a thing where it's been a growing trend where there's been these role reversals, and so it appears that the women are starting to be more aggressive and more malish, and the fellas are being more have some tinges of femininity or feminizing or being softer. And this thing where, start naming these movies where they're referring to women as king, right? As you guys see on the screen, referring to women as kings instead of saying call her queen, right? And then you have the warrior king, where you could have named it warrior women. That still has a catchy tune to it, warrior women, right? Call her queen, call her a warrior. If you just want to make the black women just a bunch of masculinity, if you got to do that, BET or any of these studios where you want to keep referring to black women as brutes, seems like the direction is changing. And then, like I said, it seems to be a bigger thing where you have this situation where you got to look at the food you eat. What's that doing to the males and the females? The drugs that are being smoked. Wesley Muhammad talked about how the marijuana was making the women more masculine, whatever's being put in the marijuana or what's in the marijuana these days, and it's making the males more feminine when they smoke it. So this seems to be like something bigger. And then you have the propaganda where you're putting the mental aspect of it, right? The picture with the woman with the gun and call her king. So it seems to be an ongoing propaganda campaign. You keep putting it mentally, you keep showing these pictures, you keep talking about it, or you keep putting it in these movies. And then you have a group of us who's trying to change that narrative. And then you have the movie theaters, the establishment, if you will, the white supremacists are pushing the narrative of making you look at black women as kings. They're strong and powerful. Black women can't be pretty and beautiful and how would I say, feminine, soft, smooth. They got to be hard and rigid, tough, core. And unfortunately, there's going to be people that are going to butt heads and play. It's going to be both sides being played against each other. So you're going to have men and women's heads butting because some women are going to take to that king stuff. I'm a king, and that's right, we're kings. And then you have the rainbow crew. You know what I mean by that? The rainbow people. That's going to push, some of them are going to push that, buy into that. And it's throwing everything off balance. Everything is being thrown off balance from its natural way of order, normal way and natural way of order of things. And so you're going to constantly have this pushback, right? So let's continue, man, and see what the people are talking about here. We got Jason Wolf saying it's a dig at both black women and black men, but black women do not recognize it as such. They're thrilled at any exalting title they're given, especially if they believe it puts them ahead of black men. I don't know. Couldn't have said it better, Jason. Right? Let's see here. We got Dreadlocked Up is saying that if not to her, then to her male subjects. All right. If not to her, then to her male subjects. Let me see if we can see what's going on here. Let me see here. We got something that's just kind of stopped. Let me see if we can get it popping again. Well, it's showing on the screen, so it was really good. Let me just exit out and bring it back up. All right. Those are the things that happens when you go live. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if we can restart it up. Yeah, for some reason it stopped. That is wild. All right, hold on. I think I know what the problem is. I think I know what's going on. We're going to get it popping here in a second. We had the Wi-Fi that was going bonkers here. Where we at? There we go. All right, we should be good on that. Let's get back to pulling this thing up here. All right. Let's see if we can pull it back up. There we go. Yep, we back in the money. All right. Appreciate y'all bearing with me, man. Now we're going to get the screen pulled back up. Hopefully it'll pull back up here. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So where were we? Dreadlocked Up said, if not her, then to her male subjects, right? And then Minister Keith says she left power to do this. Oh, so this girl, that's right. That's the girl from Power, right? That's what I was trying to, I knew I would recognize that face. That's the girl from Power. There you go. Yeah, I thought I recognized that face. That's the girl from Power. Natura. I think that's her real name, Natura. But that's the girl from Power. So my man Keith said, Minister Keith said she left Power to do this and then gave the thumbs down on that. All right. She left Power to do that. Right. I feel what you're saying, man. So Zarp says the masculinization of black women and the demasculinization of black men. Why can't we have a movie about black people called Kings and Queens? I feel you, Zarp. I feel you, man. What is this? Adario, I think it is. Adario Backus says, when you see this crap, it tells you there are no real brothers in those meetings when they are discussing these projects. Good point. If you're not at the table, you will not be represented. Now, I hate that comment, that this table comment, man. That stuff has got to go. You got to be at the table. Forget all that, man. That table comment is getting really annoying. But, I'm not going to harp on that right now. But I feel what you're saying, Adario. So Sarah Haley says, clearly, how do these celebs not know this, or do they? Yeah, exactly. These celebrities that are playing these roles, are they just hard up for money? Right? Are they just hard up for some dollars? Or are they like that absent-minded to look at the situation and say, wait a minute, why you doing a show where we call them women kings and then offer their woman version of a title, right? Or are some of these characters, these women, from other groups. They're not Black American women, which I think Notori is, if I'm not mistaken. Hold on, I think she is. I can always check that out too. I forgot her name, Notori something. Let me see something real quick here. We're gonna go ahead and look this up. No, not looking at what's her name. Can't be that. But I think her name is Notori, man. I think her name is Notori. All right. We're gonna look at a couple of more, man. We're gonna get out of here because the battery power on the laptop is going down, man. We're gonna get it popping though pretty soon, and we're gonna have some more power, and we're gonna be on here doing these things. So let's look on this stuff real quick. Let's go further. But Dario, you did have a point, bro. I think it's a guy. It definitely don't seem like there's any brothers discussing these projects, because I'm sure if they were at least Black American men, they wouldn't have been filling that title. And then who's this? Jay Shard Wallington says her name is literally Jada King. Are you trying to make a point? Yeah, that's always thrown in there, so they can kind of say, oh no, the title, I know we named it this, but her last name is King. But that in itself is game. They're running game on you, right? So Virgil Hawkins says more hyper masculinization of Black women, fourth wave feminism. And then Geechee Girl, what's up, Geechee Girl? MSA says call her King. She put the picture up there. And what's this on here? IMDb is a 9.3, show 88%. Rotten Tomatoes. Okay. Daryl Stewart says BET is banned in my household. H. Bug said people still watch BET out here. And then C. The Master 7 says Hollywood did it literally with Viola Davis and Tessa Thompson in Thor. The agenda is real. All right. And I'm going to leave it right there at that, man. I'm going to leave it right there with that one. The agenda is real. So you guys, there's two questions here. Y'all put it in the comments. You put it in the comments. One, is there an agenda starting in regards to calling Black women kings now, and then having these Black men stand behind them in these pictures, these billboard pictures? And is calling Black women king a sign of disrespect towards Black men? Those are the questions. You guys put it in the comments, man. And I'm gonna get out of here before everything shuts down on me and then shuts down on y'all. And again, I appreciate it. This is Thoughts of the Week podcast. We on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and should be getting on Spotify. I got to upload a lot of videos, quite a bit. So for y'all who are subscribed to Spotify, y'all be getting ready to, you'll get ready to be seeing all the past episodes that hadn't put up. It's been a while. All right. It's been a while. But I appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for checking it out. Y'all put your thoughts in the comments, man. This calling her king stuff is it an agenda? All right. Y'all put it in the comments. Also, is it a sign of disrespect towards Black men by calling Black women kings? With that being said, you're rocking with the best Thoughts of the Week. I'm out of here. Peace.